We've been going through a time of transition and change here at Blackhawk in one specific area of ministry, in particular our Sunday morning worship and music ministry. And I feel in my heart like we have let some of you down. I feel like in my heart I've made some mistakes over these last 6 months. And I want to just talk to you a little bit about that this morning. Let me start that discussion by just stating that with Corbin Miller, who we have been blessed to have as our worship pastor over these past 12 years, with Corbin leaving our team gradually over these past 6 months, we've been trying to figure out how we'll move forward in the days to come on the Sunday morning worship and music endeavor. Well, when Corbin and Tanya announced they were Poland bound, we made the decision to go forward with a team of gifted worship leaders. We believe God's design for leadership and oversight in the local church has always been, from the very beginning of the church, we believe God's design for its leadership has always been elders. It's what it says in the Bible. God has designed the church to be led by elders. In Acts 6, deacons come into the picture to help meet some of the physical needs of the family, but God's overarching design has always been a team of elders, God-honoring men of proven 1 Timothy 3 character who are willing to collectively use their unique individual gifts as part of a divinely assembled team. So in the spirit of plurality, one area of ministry where we've attempted to make real progress with this team approach has been with our Sunday morning teaching team. I'd like to have Jesse Hanna and Josh Rang and Steve Webster join me. If they would, sometimes I assume everybody in this place knows everybody. I know you may not know these guys. You may never have met them. You may have never been able to put a face and a name together. And so I've asked Jesse and Josh and Steve if they would come to the stage. These are men that I love. These are men that I enjoy working with. These are guys I've known for years. I've known Josh since Josh left Blackhawk. Our friendship has grown. Josh served on staff here for a number of years now, has a professional career, and he's here in Fort Wayne with Paula and the girls. Josh is a part of our family. Jesse's been on staff here since 2004. Yeah, 2004, initially as our student ministries pastor, now in a capacity that I'll describe to you in just a little bit, but Jesse's been part of this family for a number of years. Steve Webster came to Blackhawk Christian High School in 2003. Bible teacher, chairman of our Bible department at Blackhawk Christian High School, now almost full-time on the church side, still teaching a little bit at our school, but these guys and myself, we work together to think about and to pray about and to plan our teaching to you as a family. We've taken the same team approach with our day-to-day leadership here on site with our full and part-time ministry staff. On any given day here at Blackhawk, there are important and crucial financial decisions to be made on the budgetary and fiscal front. And believe me, you don't want me or Jesse making those decisions. Do I hear an amen? You want Mark Arns making those decisions. You want Mark, with all of his gifts and all of his experience and all of his understanding of all of that, to be giving guidance to our ministry from a financial perspective. And hear me, this is how important we think this is. Mark reports to the elders. Mark and I work together. There's nothing that Mark does, nothing that I do that we don't talk about, but Mark reports to the elders. He doesn't report to me. Jesse, every day around this place, there are strategic ministry decisions that need to be made. Decisions having to do with organization and the implementation of ministry endeavors. Decisions that have to do with aligning teams with our mission and vision. Decisions that have to do with working with our staff with job descriptions and performance reviews. And anybody who knows me knows I shouldn't be doing that. You can say amen quietly, but the fact is Jesse should be. This place is being led by we. And we do it gladly, and we do it joyfully, and we love working together, and I'm thankful for the unique gifts that God has given us to be able to do it in this way. Amen? because we believed deep in our hearts that there was opportunity to widen the circle, that there was an opportunity to give others with gifts and talents and abilities a chance to exercise those gifts and talents, and because there were those in this room who would benefit from, just like with the teaching, varied styles and varied approaches. And so we asked Adam Jones, and we asked Jonathan Leakty, and we asked Chris Lyles. And recently, on the worship and music front, we've added one more team member to the mix. And I want to have Janice Marisi, if she would, come on up. We're going to go forward with teaching teams that teach differently. We're going to go forward with a leadership team that leads in different ways. We're going to go forward with a worship leading team that sounds and feels different. And I will say this, one thing about the team approach is the way in which, think about this, the way in which it serves us and the way in which it furthers us in our leadership development around here. We're going to lose these people in time because they're going to get better and better at what they do, and we're going to be able to serve, we're going to be able to feed the church locally or globally because people had an opportunity to lead a church, to teach, to lead worship when in the old paradigm they never would have been able to.